The power of clothes. Zushiki Maizima loves to design great clothes. He is, he is, a, he is a successful clothes designer. As a young boy, he wanted the clothes that he saw in the store, but they cost too much money, so he began to make his own clothes. When he was in university student, Mizami was able to attend a clothes show by another Japanese designer, Zensei Mike. He saw how clothes could change how people felt. He explained to Thailand tailor, how does what we wear influence how we feel? When we wear bright colors, we are in bright mood. When we feel tired, we do not want to wear clothes that fit close to our body. To me, this is the power of clothes. Clothes can simply protect us from rain, cold, or heat. But clothes can also change how people see us. They can change how we see ourselves. Clothes can even be a way to express our personality. Today's spotlight is on the power of clothes. If someone told you you look nice today, what would you imagine you are wearing? A colorful dress, a shirt, or necktie? Maybe your favorite shirts or shoes? The answer depends on where you live. Clothes are different around the world. Also, there are different others for different situations and events. The clothes we wear communicate something. Some people like clothes that are wired or crazy. Other people like clothes that are quiet and simple. Each choice tells the world something. Clothes shapes us in the way may not even understand. For example, in school, many students all wear the same uniforms. Research shows that who wear uniform learn better in school. When people wear clothes for exercise, they are more likely to exercise. Even the color of our clothes can change how we feel. Garcen Zusi write the brain folder about this. She wrote, while our mental state clearly affects the way we dress, the opposite may also be true. What we wear could affect how we react when we are sad, nervous, or feeling stressed. Research says the fastest little fix for a bad day is to wearing brightly colored clothes. Happy clothes can improve how we feel and how much energy we have. We connect bright color with happiness. Days in the sun when carefree, times like a summer vacation when we were children. Our clothes even change the way we think. In 2015, the journal Social Psychological Psychological, Psychological, Psychological and Personality Scientists published a study. A study looked at how students felt wearing different kinds of clothes. Formal clothes, formal clothing is clothing a person may wear to work or important event. Your study found that when the students rest in a formal clothing, they were better at thinking about complex problems. Many jobs used to require people to wear formal clothing. This could be a suit or a tie for a man and a dress for women. But now this is less common. People dress more in the casual clothes, clothes that are more comfortable. But this does not mean formal clothing is going away. Michael Spillane is one of the authors of the study. He told the Atlantic. I would even guess the effects this study found could get stronger if formal clothing is one worn for the most formal of situations. It takes a long time of symbol and our agreed meaning of those symbols to change. I would not expect formal clothes as a symbol of power to be leaving us anytime soon. And it is not just formal clothing that can have power. Scarlett Curtis was only 14 years old when she needed a medical surgery. After the surgery, she was only able to walk short distances. She stayed at home. She often stayed in bed. She only dressed in short, comfortable clothes that were easy to sleep in. But Curtis decided to go to school in New York City and make a change. She still found clothes that make her feel comfortable, but now her clothes also help her feel better. She began to choose clothes would look like nice too. She wrote in InStyle magazine. It's easy to think of clothes as a thing that only touches the surface. We forget the truth that every choice we make each morning says something about who we are or we want to be. Our clothes and the protection we put on against the battle that is life. As we move back into normal life, I struggle with this. I strong connection between how I feel when I am wearing and that not everyone in the world is able to make these choices so easily. Many people do not have a lot of choices, had a lot of clothes, and in some places this becomes a problem. In Myanmar, there has been a lot of fighting between different groups. One result of this has been over 100 thousand people had to leave their homes in one area, Kachin State. Many of these people live in refugee camps. They do not have money or stores to buy clothes. The Japanese clothing company Uniqlo decided to work with the United Nations High Commission on Refugees to do something. Uniqlo gave clothes from Japan to the refugees in Myanmar. One woman who left her home in Myanmar explained to the UNHCR why this was important. Some of us even had no choice than to live by foot. We heard the gunshots and we escaped. We could carry one or two sets of clothes. What we are wearing is what we have brought from home. When we left, we took some things with us, but not a lot. We did not think it would take so long before we could return to our villages. Even in bad situations, good clothes can make people feel a little better. People living in refugees camps do not care about the latest trends in the fashion. They want new, clean clothes, but it does not solve all their problems, but it does help them feel better.